on normal. So the reason why I had to quit the game is because I got caught and inevitably would have been either a very slow room or I would have gotten one of the alerts, and in order to complete this run, well, you can complete a run without getting ones that are extra, but I'm trying to only get 3 alerts, which are the ones that are forced in the game, so that's why I reset. The main goal is just to finish the game and not get any continues and not get caught at all, really. Except for the 3 forced times in the game that you get caught. Once here on the tanker, and then the 2 Tengu fights at the end of the game. Those are forced alerts. Other than that, you cannot get anything else, so that's why I did that.
Freeze. Who's there?
Yikes. I tried to roll to save those frames, and then I lost like a whole second.
Freeze.
Gotta love it. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, I would probably still restart. Unless it's like a last run of the day and I'm gonna be like, okay, no reset, I'll just keep on going. Because these splits, they have a continue in there, so the splits aren't the greatest, but it's something to just base off of. But yeah, even later on, if I mess up, then I'll still reset. Yeah, once we get past bomb disposal, we're pretty good for a while. Like, bomb disposal is like probably the hardest section, really. It's like after Sanker, then you go through bomb disposal, and then it's kind of smooth sailing-ish. Yeah, just to finish it. All depends. Ooh, fast. Here we go. That's a fast left, Olga. Too bad that fuck up in Decade nullified all of this. Yeah, so lost like a second because of that. Well, I hope so too. Hope I beat the world record. Hopefully it's today. Run out of tanker twice now today. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to play other difficulties, I'd say play normal. Very easy is good for movement, but other than that, that's all it's really good for, in my opinion, is movement. And maybe menu management. That's it. You're best playing on normal if you want to play other difficulties, but if you don't really care about playing like European Extreme and all that stuff, they're going very easy, but normal will translate more to other difficulties than very easy will. But very easy is, believe it or not, very easy, and you can't really die on the difficulty unless you really try. Hey man, thanks for the follow. Thanks for liking my stream. Yeah, normal is fairly forgiving as well. But you can still die on normal, like it's still possible to die on normal. But I'd say play normal, but it's up to you. Hey, be nice. Oh no, I skipped it too quickly. Alright, so if you skip it incorrectly, this can happen.
Freeze.
Well, that sucks. We're gonna continue though, because I can still make it out of here, but I'm gonna have low ammo, which means this next fight's gonna be a lot riskier.
I got you. Sit back.
Kind of weird. That was really bad. I lost a good bit of time there.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Engine room blunder was quite the showing. I actually have more bullets than I thought I would have had, so yeah, let's see how this guard rush goes. Not a good sign. Just enough. Yeah, that too. The normal's a good bet. Yeah, like normal's a good middle ground for everything, and it's the most popular.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
All right, good. Healed my bleeding.
So do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see.
If you go that ladder fast enough,
We initiated development
it'll heal your bleeding.
as a countermeasure to these pirated.
Well, depending on how deep you are in bleeding, that
The only
is.
thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course,
Freeze.
another Metal Gear.
Freeze. Freeze.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more
Like for me, I started on European Extreme because I wanted to play European Extreme.
different in nature from
But-
the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel.
90% of the people who start on European Extreme get disheartened and then they just give up. So a lot of people, they'll start on like normal and they'll press the computer and then they'll work their way up to it. So what I recommend, like playing on normal first and then seeing where you want to go from there. Alright, we're out of tanker.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Not the greatest tanker, but I'll take it, I guess. Well, I'm taking the most direct path, so, I mean, Don't be, I mean, I've been doing this for a while as well. Playing this game for a little over 2 years straight, just speedrunning this, so I feel discouraged from that. Anchor is very big and is pretty explorable, and there's a lot of Easter eggs in it, so it's meant to be explored. Whenever you just plow through it straight, it's fairly short. Ah. Hit that trigger. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just playing casually, like, you're not gonna do any... Besides this, cartwheeling. Cartwheeling is, like, the only thing you'll probably do is... Because you want to try and cartwheel as much as you can. Even then, like, I've seen some casual streamers recently, they don't even cartwheel at all. Another difference is that most people play on the unequip change, which is pretty slow compared to previous. Previous allows you to quick swap between weapons and has less menuing overall. Yeah, cutscenes and codecs take up a lot of time. But, I mean, there's still a lot of gameplay in these games. Even though we're skipping all the cutscenes and all the codecs, so we're missing all the story elements, but for the game itself, there's still quite a bit to go through.
There's somebody there. Enemies.
Had a bad angle though. Not that bad of an angle, but not the greatest angle. Alright, take the bottom path. Let's go. Bottom path.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting.
Yeah, 20th anniversary is coming up next year, isn't it? Maybe by then they'll do something like, I don't know, release a PC port to Steam? I'm pretty sure there's about, I don't know, a lot of people, at least 1,000, 1,500 people who would instantly buy that. I know, like, all the MGS2 runners would probably instantly buy that port, like, as soon as they announced it. Give me that right now, pre-order. I want that. Whoa, that was not good. Myself, and I know probably, like, I think I've talked to, like, 10 people about this, they would instantly buy it. If, like, 2 and like, 3 and even 4, maybe 1 came out on Steam, they'd instantly buy it. Okay, now that's a little... 500 is probably a little too much, but... yeah. I want to pay $500 for a single game. Unless it's like Dead or Alive, I guess, since that's the new thing, right? $95 season pass and all the DLC is like $700. I'll see why they don't put it on Steam. Keep on messing up that menu today. Crazy. So, up until Strut F, we're pretty safe. As far as the run goes, so... the next couple of minutes we'll be safe, but once we get into Strut F and go on from there, it gets a little bit dicey. If I fail it again this time, then I'll spend a couple minutes practicing with it.
Who is that? Ow!
Hopefully I make it through EF Bridge and I won't have to practice that, since it's a pretty difficult strat.
Freeze! The enemy is attacking! Stay alert,
Yep. I'm currently defusing bombs right now. I've already met with Bliskin. Yeah, there was a cutscene, and I skipped all those, so yeah, you didn't even like really see him that much. All right, try to first hard part.
I'm under attack!
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
All right, the real test right here. I'm trying to be so careful with this. Whew, made it. That was close. Can you go down? Normally I want to get a caution in this room, but for whatever reason on the US version, the caution guard will immediately see you. So doing caution in this room is not the greatest. Also, this, for whatever reason, happens in this strut, not on strut F. I don't know why they changed the order for that. a couple steps before doing my final roll, just to be safe.
Freeze.
Force codec here, so I'm gonna hold select before regaining control to answer it on the first frame.
Freeze. Who's there? I got him. Send me.
A little sloppy there. How did I use that bomb? I'm not feeling kind of squeamish about this one. A bad feeling about this. Hopefully I don't get caught. Like I'm okay.
Nothing was wrong.
It's not the greatest strat D. Alright, that's pretty much bomb disposal.
Who is that?
Last bomb. Well, I have another split in between both of these, to be honest. Not but easy peasy, but EF Bridge was pretty Monka S, so was Strat D. Get this guy in the back and just run right behind him.
Who is that? Oh. Who's there? Enemy sighted.
That was close. Why you don't roll there a second time? I shouldn't have rolled a second time. Because that's the last time I got to go down that bridge ever again. It's okay. So by popping out here, we avoid taking damage, which is great for this fight. Because we just have to survive the amount of time. Dang. That's a pretty big time save. The legendary Bang player, Joe. How you doing, man? Have we talked about MGS3?
Who's that?
What's the pace? This is like 128 pace. Oh, do you only have audio?
Who is that? What the hell happened? Free. Who's that? Are you okay?
I just thought 3 is a really good game. Not my favorite of the series, but it's still really good. For a lot of people, it's their favorite, though. Better to be late than early for that. Also, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, better to shoot that late and take the damage than shoot it early and get an alert.
Little fox. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What the hell? What? Shoot his damn head, please. Still save time somehow. Yeah, the switch is fast because on this game you have the option to select previous, so you don't have to just go back to nothing, so you can go from weapon to weapon. Whoa. So, whoever's followed me, I'll thank you in a second. Slam Jam, thanks for the follow. If I was okay. Could have been worse, could have been better. Average. Now, I picked up the Claymore, which allows me to walk a faster path, but because I'm scared, and because I'm so far ahead, I'm just gonna elect not to do that. Because you have to walk pretty specifically, or else I can blow up. So I'm just gonna take the normal pathway, and just use that as a faster way to get over from strut F to strut E. Mile. Now we are almost 3 minutes ahead right now. Guess still asleep. Wait for some of these ciphers here and then shoot one out. Alright. Do a little punch buffer here to make sure we don't get caught. Do a punch kick combo. I have to do a distraction shot here. Which I do get. So shooting the wall forces them to look at the wall and I can just grab this easily. Grab that ammo, because we'll need that for the exit, for killing the ciphers during caution. Now we need to go grab the directional microphone from the second floor and then go up to the first floor and find Ames, who's completely randomized. It was a... Jesse? Or sorry, Jesus, excuse me. I almost said Jesse. Blech. But that is Jesse for some reason. Doing good, thanks for asking. Middle of a run, on pretty good pace here. See how it goes. No cutscenes here on this version as well. That's nice. Yeah, his position is completely randomized, so I could get a really good position where he's right next to where I start in, or not.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Alright, see where he's at.
Reporting no problems in the
Oh, there he
hall
is.
B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
What a gold split. Interesting. Nearly 3 minutes ahead now.
King.
Two gloves. And we must wait the whole 10 seconds. I don't know why, but we have to. Only on this version. Golds mean that that is the best that I've done from that segment, period. So it's like the best segment that I've ever done. You'll see gold mean that, green means that I am gaining time, red means that I am losing time. Hi Ruckus, thanks for stopping by. Reason why I'm not going for European Extreme is because I cannot, on this version specifically. On the US version, European Extreme was not a thing, so I can only go for regular Extreme. This. Not good. Okay, we're good. And once I get this time down to where I like it, I'll be going for European Extreme. Also, this guy comes up on this version or this difficulty for some reason, so you have to go around like this. Yeah, it's going pretty well. For sure. Can't complain. It's like mid-game, essentially. It's your boy, Copper Tank. How you doing, dude? Light guard, I know, right? Open door for me. Look, some beers. Valhalla. Ugh. Gross. Ah, tried.
You're tougher than I thought. I'll let you learn in style. Damn. Ah. Damn. Ah. What the? Ah, damn. Ah.
Play it safe here. Oh, come on. Alright, that is a big old gold split. Alright. Almost 4 minutes ahead now. Valhalla. I looked into it, I wasn't attracted to it.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Oh wait, VA... Wait, what? Is that how it's actually spelled? I thought it was just like... VA... Whatever. That just looks dumb. Oh, okay, you're just being funny. It was called Valhalla, just VALHL, or however it's called.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking.
I want to tell Joe to refresh. I think he's behind. I think he's at the Harrier fight still, and we're all the way over here. Oh, okay. Make sure, because like you're like mentioning, and it sounds like you're talking about the Harrier fight. Making sure you're not behind, Joe. Alright, so... Next we gotta deal with the President, similar to MGS1. Gotta get a Nikita and destroy a control panel. So I gotta go get that Nikita first. Other glitch we're gonna be using here. Yeah, making sure you're with me. Part I feel is gonna be hard, just you wait. There we go. My god, get through. Raiden, get through! Why isn't he getting through? What the fuck? There we go. Holy shit, I just wasn't fucking centered. Okay, there we go. That was pretty slow. I guess that was too far to the left. I think I need to be more center for that to work. Yeah, in this version, if you go prone to the elevator, you'll fall underneath the level, but there's a ceiling right below the elevator, so you use that to kind of just do that. Although, it would have been faster if I just swam there, I think. Distracting him so that way he can wake up, and we get good RNG here. So I gotta be quick. Right, got in the vents. Get over there, and then we'll be okay.
What is it? Stop it!
Yeah, we'll be doing that later to skip swimming, correct? We'll do some time on the split. What? How am I gaining time still? What the hell? Man, these splits are bad. Jesus. Oh no. Fuck. I roll straight down. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while. Game's my favorite video game of all time, so...
I took
Playing
these.
this game for a long time, and I've been speedrunning for the past 2 years, so... Yeah, fourth gold. Crazy. That last one didn't even feel like a gold, because I screwed up so much. This one, I have to be very careful. If I overshoot whenever I go out of bounds, I'll soft lock. Well, sorry. I won't soft lock, but I'll have to take a continue if I want to continue on, because I'll fall underneath the level, so I have to be very careful with this one. You're going to see me go in first-person view a couple times to make sure that I'm lined up with the door, because you're going to see a door just floating in the air, and that's telling me where I need to go. Alright. Yeah, you gotta be very careful to not go out of bounds and go underneath the level. Yeah, that's the whole swimming section that we just skipped, essentially, by just doing that. Oh, fuck. First lost time in a while. I've been first in the whole game that we've lost time. If I wasn't the greatest. Yeah, like, if I make it to endgame, I'm gonna PB. Well, I mean, I'm gonna PB by quite a lot, because I've improved a lot, and the run that I have that's a PB isn't that great, so, yeah, I just need to complete a run. You notice that I skipped the body armor. I wouldn't recommend that to any other runners, but for me, for what the body armor makes safer, I'm not too worried about, and that just means that I can't take any form of damage during the raise fight, really. That's like the only thing that really means. which I'm not too worried about that. But I did skip the body armor, so I'm gonna save some time on Vamp 2 as well. Let's get body armor. Naturally. So because we did that glitch, the latch will be closed, but it's okay because we need to grab one more weapon anyway, and that's the PSG-1T. So once we open it, we're just gonna go and grab it, which is right in one of the air ducts, which is really convenient. Doesn't need to be perfect, but you know, guys can't get hit. Which machine gun is fairly easy to dodge, unless they, for whatever reason, do the machine gun hit from the other side of the stage, which they can do, but it's fairly rare. Yeah, like I said, because we did that glitch, this door's closed, and thankfully we can open this back up again, otherwise this whole glitch would have been for nothing, but luckily we can open it back up. Grab the PSG-1T right here. Now you're gonna notice the frame rate does drop quite a bit in this section, so... And this is just the PS2 being pushed to the max here. Very careful, okay. And she will lose some health, but as long as it's not below the letter A, then we're good to go. I know, right? Crazy. A lot of good voice actors. Quentin Flint's another well-known voice actor. The voice of Raiden. Done a lot of stuff. Forget like what he's done recently, but like he's done a lot of major video games and like TV shows and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't want to be hearing that. If she says that, then that's no good. We do not want her saying that. She just needs to be quiet. She says, I hate bugs, that means that we're going to lose some time. You can't skip that cutscene there, but it's a pretty difficult skip.
Freeze.
Be safe and walk up just a little bit to trank those two guys. Normally you'd like to try and do a single hold up and hold both of them up, but I'm just playing a little bit safer. Not doing the Emma push either. All right. Last two guards. This is the sniping section. Not a lot going on. It's kind of like an auto-scroller, but there is a couple things to do. Mainly take out claymores and make sure Emma does not get shot up. So, also, for this game, red thermal goggles, so hope you enjoy the red thermals. Oh no. No more claymores. Okay, cool. And she did not fall over. That's very important. Her falling over loses 8 seconds, so her staying up and not falling over is really good. Got rid of all the claymores. Climbs up, it's gonna be one more guard. There he is. Oh. Alright, time to get ready for this section. Oh no. Okay. Ugh, I gotta pee. Probably gonna do that in between Tengu 2 and the Rays. Hey man, even though I gotta pee, I still gotta stay hydrated. And I'm not like, you know, like dying to like, you know... Wait, what am I doing? I don't know why I even tried to Phantasm there. One more cipher to take down, then we're done. I mean, as far as like not doing too much, yeah. The tanker section's about 9.5 minutes. This is around 8 minutes, so it's a fairly long section. It's like just a semi-auto scroller. Yep. A minute? Nani? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so shooting him, in the leg does less damage than shooting him in the head, but if you shoot him in the head, he has iframes, and you have to wait. And it's faster just to shoot him in the leg because he has no iframes for whatever reason if you shoot him in the leg. Mash King. Okay, that one I was surprised. Thanks for the follow. Thank you harder in a second. Hey Lopt, thank you for the follow. There's a one guy saying, hey, don't want to see the world record. Hopefully he's still lurking around. Even if I fail Big Boss, I'm still going to be completing this run anyway, and it would be world record, because... Oh, shit. Let me stop talking and continue to mash. Hey, thanks for the follow. John Bot, thanks for the follow.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack
God, the follow train. A lot of people. And Phil the Tool.
You know this fellow?
You're still here? Nice.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Choo-choo. All aboard the follow train.
High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
Good news is we're in game. Bad news is endgame can kill you a lot and be very cruel, so
brace yourself.
let's hope it's nice to us. Go fast. Hey, Draco. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I press circle? God damn it. Yeah, Yeah, you don't have to. Also, I just press circle by mean right hook. Yep. For very easy, she like tickles you. It does like a little tick damage. I think it's the equivalent of 1 gunshot. Which on very easy is like nothing, so like you do like there's like little chip damage.
Who's there?
Wait for that knee to rise up so you know when to go to the codec call. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Jeanum is cleared. I answer a bunch of weird codec calls, but we have to be at the north part of this colon. In order to breach through that, you have to be on a pretty good pace with your cartwheels, because there's a camera there, and yeah, you have to get past 2 cameras and go through a gap as well. Alright, so now Solid Snake got our stuff back. We have a sword. In order to actually progress through and go on to the next area, we have to slash at least once. There we go. Yeah, like the entirety of the section is just really rough. No body armor. Especially on PS2, but no body armor. Here we go. Engu 1. Well, Plywood, just to put in perspective, I'm 5 minutes currently ahead. So I'm on really good pace.
Right. Take the item.
Why aren't you stunned? Okay, we're fine, we're cool. That was close, holy shit. Be cool. Whew. Oh my lord.
Right. Catch.
Yes. But you can only do this on Sons of Liberty. And you can do this on every difficulty. Which makes this better. You guys sneaking around, you see that guy? The sword? He's like, ooh, I want to join in on this party. It's too wild for me. Oh, okay. Be cool, guy, be cool. Join the party.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival.
Hell yeah, I gotta pee.
The Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You
Lost some time on that, if that's okay.
Fate. Jack, those days
It's like the only point in the run where like, you can do that, really.
every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it, and now
Here we
you're
go.
led back to war by something less than real.
Being very careful. Okay. Being very careful right now. He's raised, I'm really close by. Come on. Oh my god! Don't you dare, motherfucker. I'm expecting that dead one to jump on. Oh no, not good. Okay, be cool, be cool. Alright, good. He's walking back over here. Oh, he's walking back. Alright, good. He's on stage. Alright, cool. Fuck. Cool. Wait. Can you not? Let me just in this fight, please. Don't want to be here anymore. Not going so hot. You motherfucker. Nice. Oh, come on. That's not even my best raise. That was like
Are you awake
borderline
yet,
kind of
Jack?
bad.
GW, the Arsenal
Jeez.
AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
That was pretty sketch. This is for 35 seconds, I believe. In order for your breath to not decline, you have to press the triangle button 9 times a second.
You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from. So
Well, if you think I got thumbs of steel, exclamation point mash. You can see exactly what I'm doing. It's not my thumb, it's my index finger. Yeah. At max speed, I can get about 12 presses per second, but you only need 9 for this section. And whenever I skip cutscenes, I'm doing that exact method, and I'm doing it just like that. Whenever I'm skipping cutscenes. Whoops. That. Okay. Alright, we still have to fight Solidus. Come on. I was doing it too fast. Oh no. Whatever.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, you can loop them the same. I was just doing it too fast. But I kept on getting blocked. And then the other time, I didn't go over to his blind side, and that's why he kicked me. There you go. That's MGS2. The current posted record is by Plywood. I'll tell you what that is in a second once I go on
Do you
speedrun.com.
remember this place?
Of course.
Okay.
This is where we first met.
Speedrun.com, Sons of
remember
Liberty,
now.
Extreme. Plywood's posted time is a
Today was
1:34:05.
the day I met
I'm
you.
gonna beat that by probably 10 minutes.
That's it.
Just looking around 1:25-ish or so. Yeah, I'm happy with this run, for sure. Credits count too. For this version specifically, no, but for other versions, yes.
I think
That's
I
what makes
found
this
something
version a
else
lot better
about
to run
nature.
on Sons of Liberty than the others. It doesn't count the
You see,
final
all living things
credit sequence
want their genes to live on.
Are you talking
what the other games do.
about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Like I said,
There are too many
Plywood's run
things
is
that
a year
we
old,
want
and he
to
took
do.
a lot of safer
It's
strats.
up to us
And
to teach that to
Plywood's
our
main goal was
children
just to beat Cody Miller.
What kind of
So-
things?
about the environment.
And I had beaten this run previously, but I just never posted it because it wasn't Big Boss, but this is Big Boss rank. So,
Passion, sorrow,
3 alerts, 0 continues, 0 persons
We'll
killed,
tell them everything together.
and 0 reactions used, obviously.
This is for your ears only.
Now, Plywood can definitely improve on his time, but I don't think he's going to be wanting to do this category. I think he's more interested in doing PC or HD collection if he ever returns, though. Thanks, Carl. Man, oh man. So yeah, minus 6 minutes from 131.57, that's around what I'm gonna have. Thanks, man. Boom. What was the last big boss run that I even got? No, what else was I got big boss, I think. That was Substance, right? No? That was 2 months ago, I guess. Yeah, 2 months ago was the last big boss run I got. About 2 months. So you're first place, correct. I was first place before I even had my posted run up there, based on my splits and because I had done it before, but it wasn't a big boss rank, which isn't required, but pretty much it's very impressive to be on the board and to have a rank 1 run. While it's not a total requirement, that's one thing that people aspire to have, is a big boss ranked run. Now again, while Sons of Liberty, at the end you're gonna see a little code to like enter in a thing on the website. That will show you your actual rank, but because the website's down, we can't do that. But we can, based upon my current stats screen, and the only other thing that can affect my big boss ranking is if I took way too much damage, which I didn't, and if I used way too much ammo, which I think I have to fire 600 bullets. So as long as everything's okay, I should have killed no one. That's like the only thing is like kind of sketch is killing, because I do kill people, but I kill them fast enough to where the cutscene comes first. That's the only thing that could make this run kind of bad, but we'll see. But that's the risk. Yeah, you witnessed it. Next, before I started streaming my sum of best, which basically means that they take all of my best segments and they compile it to this is your best possible time, pretty much. It was 10 minutes faster than my PB, so I'm just like, I have to get some kind of PB. So now, when I hype you up, you're going to be the legendary speedrunner and Eddie Gordo player. There you go. First speedrun you've ever watched? Well, glad you got to watch it with me. Hope you enjoyed the experience. Witnessing history, literally. So I'll be uploading this to YouTube, and I'll be uploading to the leaderboards tonight as well. So probably by tonight or early tomorrow morning, this will be up on YouTube. I have to, render it out and upload it, all that stuff, because it's a hour and a, like 1 hour and 40-minute video or so. Yeah, like, there's some speedruns where, like, you won't see any exploits at all, which, those are okay, but I think a lot of people enjoy games being broken and, like, exploits and such. This game has surprisingly a lot of them. And what's good is that there's 3 different versions of this game, and they all do pretty much about the same as far as exploits go. You replace the little elevator glitch from Sons of Liberty, and in Substance and HD Collection you have Swim Glitch, where you swim towards the corner of a wall and you slowly rise up and you just swim above the level and you just go straight to the door, but it's much harder. And then for the Tengu 2 fight, rather than doing the coolant spray trick, you would grab a Tengu and then bring him to the back room and then just keep on choking him the whole fight. And then by the time that you're done choking him, the fight's over, because the game is essentially confused why there's so many Tengus from the first wave still there. So yeah. Pretty cool game. But so assuming this is Big Boss, which I'm 99% sure this is, this will mean that I'm done with this category specifically. The next category I'll be going for, get the box for it. PAL version. European version. And why would I play a European version? There's an extra difficulty called European Extreme. It's essentially what I just did, but even worse. Bosses, like 90% of the bosses one-shot me. I die from full health in 3 shots, where in this one I die in 5. The guard's vision is increased even further. And it's just a lot crazier, so I'll be doing PS2 PAL coming up next, assuming that this is Big Boss. Because another barrier for the PAL version is that the torture sequence for it is a lot longer. It's like 55 seconds or so, compared to like the 35 for this, so it's quite a while. And for a while, I was playing it on a DualShock 2, which, as you know, has pressure sensitivity, and my matching technique wasn't very good for it, and I would fail the torture often, which is why I invested in a DualShock 1 controller, because there's no pressure sensitivity. And for my mashing technique, that makes that a lot easier. The only issue is that because there's no pressure sensitivity, I can't slowly bring up my weapon and like hold someone up with it, but that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, the PAL version got delayed, so they gave them extra content in being an extra difficulty, which that carried on onto MGS3 and I believe 4 as well. So yeah, for this version, I can only play up to Extreme, because at that point, there was no European Extreme. And there's some PAL exclusive strats because of the 50 Hertz. There's some specific strats that you can do in the PAL version, like there's a loop for Fat Man that you can't do on any other version. And you can do the Tengu one fight with only 2 stuns, and certain things are just easier because of that. Anyway, skip this last little thing here. There you go. 126.11. Perfect stats. 0 saves, 0 continues, 3 alerts, 0 persons killed, 0 rations used. So this is perfect stats. This is Big Boss rank. Crazy. Eight-minute. Yeah, that's just crazy amount of time save. Yeah, and those 3 times are the allowed. You get 1 at the tanker and then 2 at the very end of the game. So those are the 3. I'm gonna save that. Little memory. Mark a little memory here. Right there. Wow.